Hello students, I hope that you are good, well and fine. Today we will be seeing the remaining problems of this NCERT exercise 6.1. So far we have discussed 1 to 14th I think problem. Okay, and now we will be covering the remaining problems. So let's see the remaining problems. Okay, so so the 15th problem is saying what? The total cost Cx in rupees is associated with the production of X units, okay, X units of an item is given by. So whenever you produce X number of units, okay, X number of units, then the total cost in rupees will be given by this expression. Okay. This means you have to find the marginal cost. The question is asking that find the marginal cost when 17 units are produced. When 17 units are produced. So this question is saying that find the dc by dx when x is 17. Okay. So dc by dx, if you try to see, it will be what? Derivative of this with respect to x. Okay. So derivative of this with respect to x, you can easily see that this number multiply with derivative of this, derivative of x cube, you all know 3 times of x square. So this is written over here. Now this number multiply with derivative of this expression, the derivative of this expression will be 2x. So this number multiply with 2x. Now 15 multiply with derivative of x, which is just 1. So 15 multiply 1, and derivative of this constant number, you all know derivative of constant number is just 0. Okay, so this is 0. So that's why it is written over here. Now dc over dx is this expression, and we want to know when x is 17 units. So x is 17 units. This means what? So first of all, simplify this. You will get 3 times of 7 means 0.021 x square. This means 0.006x plus 15. Now putting x is equals to 17, so it will become 0.021 multiplied with 17 square minus 0.006 multiplied with 17 plus 15 is equals to 0.021 multiplied with 289 minus 0.006 multiplied with 17 plus 15. You will get this numerical thing, and after simplifying you will get this as your approximate thing. Okay, so 20.967 will be your marginal cost. Okay, I hope that it is clear. So whenever you are asked about marginal cost or marginal revenue, like that thing, so do one thing, that find the rate with respect to the variable it is given. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, mainly this will happen, otherwise the question will clearly ask you that you have to find marginal cost with respect to this thing. Okay, okay, I hope that it is clear. So clear. So now for marginal revenue, as you can see, for marginal revenue, the total revenue in rupees, okay, the total revenue in rupees from the sale of X units of a product is given by this relation. Okay, this means if X number of units are sold, if X number of units are sold, then you will get the total revenue as 13x square plus 20x plus 15. Okay, so this means what? Okay, then you have to find the marginal revenue when x is equals to 7. As we all know, if you saw the theoretical part of this application of derivative chapter, we already, or in books, in NCERT books, it is already given that when you have to find the marginal cost, then you have to find the rate with respect to the given variable, which is x. Okay, dc by dx, as we just saw in the previous question number 15, and here we are asked to find the marginal revenue. In theory class, we already know that how we have to find the How we did find the marginal revenue? We find the marginal revenue using dr by dx. It is already defined there. Okay, so here we have also do the same. This means dr by dx. So dr by dx will be what? 26x plus 26. So this means take 26 common, you will have 26 multiply with x plus 1. Now x is 7, so this means 26 multiply with 7 plus 1 means 8. 8 multiply with 26. Now 8 multiply with 26 will give you what? It will give you 8648. Okay, and this will give you 8 to 16 20. So 208 will be, I think if I am doing the calculation wrong, so this will be your answer, 208. Okay, as you can see. So let me once again go through it. So marginal revenue is just the rate of change of total revenue with respect to the unit sold. Okay, clear? So this means marginal revenue means dr by dx. This means 13 multiplied with 2x plus 26. This means 20x plus 26x plus 26. When x is 7, it means 26 multiplied with 7 plus 26 will give you 2080 as your marginal revenue. So marginal revenue will be 208. Okay, clear? So whenever you are asked to find the marginal revenue or the marginal cost, okay, or the marginal cost, you always find whatever the variable given here, just derive with respect to it. So here it is given x in the marginal problem, and here in the marginal revenue problem it is given as x. Okay, clear? So here you also have to find the dr by dx. Simple. Okay, let us move to the problem number 17. So problem 17. Okay, now the rate of change of the area of a circle with respect to its radius r at r is equals to 6 centimeters is what? So first of all, let us observe the question and what is asking for, what is given. Let's try to write it them aside. Okay, so the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius. So we want dA by dr. So first thing is we want dA by dr. Okay, we want this thing. Now what is given when r is 6 centimeters? Okay, when r is 6 centimeters, you know, and what you already know from the previous knowledge, you know about the area expression. Area of a circle is pi r square, and you want to find dA by dr. Okay, simple. So derive it with respect to r. So it will become pi multiply with derivative of r square, which means 2r. This will be 2 pi r, and r is 6. This means at r is equals to 6, it will be what? 12 pi. I think 12 pi. So the option B will be the correct answer. Yes, option B will be the correct answer. So let us see. So, okay, option B. Sorry. Option B. So as we know, area of circle denoted by A and radius denoted by R. This means area will be pi r square. Okay, the rate of change of area with respect to r you have to find. This means dA by dr you have to find. This means d derivative with respect to r of what expression? Pi r square expression. Okay, this means it is equals to 2 pi r. Okay, this means 2 pi r. Now you have to evaluate it when r is 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters. So this means dA by dr will be 2 pi multiply with 6. It will give you 12 pi. This means this much of 12 pi centimeter square will be increases, okay, every second. So every second the increment of area, okay, every second the increment of area is what? 12 pi when radius is 6 centimeters. Okay, clear? I hope that it is clear. If you try to visualize it physically, so what is happening? You are having a circle. So you are having a circle with some radius r. Okay, with some radius r. Then you have to find that when you have to find what? You have to find that when your radius is 6 centimeter, when your radius is 6 centimeters, then your rate of change of area, your rate of change of area of the respective circle will change at what rate, at what quantity. Okay, so you will get this as your answer. Okay, simple. Okay, now let us move to the next problem. So problem number 18. So here it is asking about the total revenue. Okay, let's first of all let us observe the question what is saying. So total revenue in rupees received from the X units sale of a product is given by this expression or this rule. Okay, if X number of units are sold, this means this much of money you will receive in rupees. Okay, so you have to find the marginal revenue. So first of all, marginal revenue definition says the marginal MR, marginal revenue, says that you have to, the total revenue, rate of change of total revenue with respect to the number of units sold. This means dr by dx. So you have to find dr by dx. Okay, clear? I hope that it is clear. Okay, so this means dr by dx. Now you know, so let me just use the eraser. Okay, so it will be just nothing but the derivative with respect to x of what expression? 3x square plus 36x plus 5, this thing. Okay, this means 6x plus 36. So the marginal revenue will be this 6x plus 36. Okay, okay, where x is your number of units of a product sold. Okay, so when 15 units of a products are sold, then what will happen? Then marginal revenue will be, so 6 multiply with 15 plus 36, this will happen, this will be 0. 690 plus 36, this will be 126, this will be 126. So the option D will be your correct option. So option D will be your correct answer. Okay, so let me just see. So marginal revenue, as we already know, as we discussed in the theory class, the rate of change of total revenue with respect to the number of units sold. So this means dr by dx, this means this expression, this means this expression you will get. This is what we got. Okay, when x is 15, just put x value, then you will get your number as 126. Hence the required marginal revenue will be 126 rupees. Okay, so the correct answer will be D. I hope that it is clear. Okay, so please do one thing, keep in mind that what the marginal revenue and about the marginal cost. So this is already we defined. Okay, I hope that these questions are very clear to you. Okay, clear? Okay, I hope that the questions are very clear to you. So now what? Now, as we have discussed our NCERT exercise 6.1 questions, and in those questions what we observed, what we covered, let me just give you once again the summary of those things. Okay, so let me just give you the summary. So from the questions okay, so let me just, yes, so from the questions, if you look the 6.1 exercise, so things are what you must know about the area of circle. Area of circle is pi r square. Okay, area of circle, you must know about the area of circle. Okay, then according to the question, you must know about that you want to find dA by dr, or you have to find dA by dt. Yes, as you saw the solution for NCERT exercise 6.1, either you found this thing or this thing, but you must know according to the question which one is asked. Okay, so the main thing is here from the first few questions. Also, you must know about the volume. As you can see this question, you must know about the volume. What volume? Volume of cube. So this is side square, which is x cube. And from here you must know about what you are asked. You are asked to dv by dt, or you are asked to dv by dx. Okay, the only two things. And also you must know the surface area. The surface area means the area of sum of area of each faces. How many faces you have? 6. 6 multiply with each face area is x square. So this will be your surface area. So you must also know this form. Okay, now what? Now the third says the same thing. The area about area, you have to conclude that you have to either find the dA by dt or dr by dt according to the question. Also, now cube, you all know cube. We have already shown you the only two things you are asked, either with respect to time or with respect to the side. Okay, clear? The same area formula will work here. Same. Now you must, here this question is totally depending on the expression of circumference, so you must know this formula. Okay, and for this you must know the perimeter. The perimeter of a rectangle is just nothing but the 2 times of length plus breadth. Okay, length plus breadth, you must know this. Okay, now area, the area of rectangle you must know. Length into breadth, length into breadth, or x into y, if x is your length and y is your breadth. Okay, length into breadth. You must know about the sphere. Sphere volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Clear? 4 by 3 pi r cube. You must know this, pi r cube. Okay, pi r cube. Okay, and you must have to clarify yourself that either in the question you were asked to find dv by dt or dv by dr or some any other thing. Okay, clear? Okay, so the same thing, you must know the volume for sphere. Okay, here this question was different. Okay, this you have to think in a different way, in a interpretation. Okay, you have to visualize this question. This question is using what? Pythagoras theorem. As you can see, one is wall, another is ladder distance from the bottom of the wall. Okay, this makes your right angle triangle. That's why we used our concept of Pythagoras. So you must know the Pythagoras, then only you can crack this question. Okay, clear? And in this question you must know, you must have some idea about your y, rate of change of y coordinate and rate of change of x coordinate relationship. Then only you can solve this question. Without this interpretation you cannot be able to solve this question. Okay, and in this problem number 12, you must know the concept of sphere, volume of sphere. Okay, clear? And in this also, whenever volume comes into the picture, mainly it is asked about the volume. Okay, you must know the volume. And also this extra information that radius must be the half of diameter. Okay, clear? Okay. Now the information of cone you must be needed here. Okay, the volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, 1 by 3 as it is already written over here, 1 by 3 pi r square h. You, without this information you cannot crack. And also another one important major thing in this question is that the relationship between height of the cone and the radius of the cone. Without that you cannot complete or cannot get to your answer. Okay, clear? Okay. And in 15th problem, whenever you see the marginal cost and the marginal revenue problem, you will always think about the, if cost is you have to find, then dc by dx, and this means rate of change of what total cost with respect to the production of units. And in marginal revenue, rate of change of total revenue with respect to the number of units sold. That's it. So these are the summary, or these are the main points you have to keep in mind to solve this NCERT exercise 6.1 or any AOD questions might consist out of these points. Okay, so you must know about volume of 2D figures or 3D figures, the basic things. You must know their surface area. You must know their basic relationships. If you are talking about the slant height of the cone, then you must know the relationship that slant height L square is equals to H square plus R square. You must know this. Okay, so this question might also occur if you know these simple basic things from the this part of okay, the clear, the area volume part. Okay, without this you will be facing a very difficulty to solve the application of derivative questions. So that's it for now. We will be back soon with the more theory part. Okay, so thank you all. We will be ending our session here. So thank you.